Hello, so today it's Sunday, May 24th at about 12:30 p.m. Central Time. This is for CCJ 3024, and we're just going to be going over the second part of this data using the FBI UCR. So we're going to open up the FBI UCR report, and you just search into Google, and when you go to the murder section, you go to the overview. And right here you can see that in 2019, the estimated amount of murders was 16,425, which is a 0.3% increase from 2018, and also a bigger increase from 2015. So the way we can see how that is broken down by weapons is going to the weapons data expanded homicide data tables. And if you click on number 8, you can see, and looking at the numbers, that this has the total number of firearms, and then it also breaks down what type of weapon is used. So what we're really looking for today is how many were killed by rifles, shotguns, knives, and unarmed people. So right here, so firearms, that would include all of them. So that's 10,258. Shotguns was 200, rifles was 364, and then other guns was 45. And then not stated is, of course, the bulk of them at 3,281. For knives, it's 1,476. It doesn't really break it down more than that, which I don't think is very surprising because, a knife is a knife. It says cutting instruments, so that's a pretty wide category. And the next, just personal weapons, which I actually think is a pretty interesting way to describe it. It was 600. So, that includes things like hands, fists, feet, anything without an actual weapon. So what we're kind of just trying to talk about is, so obviously, personal weapons are, not personal weapons. Firearms are by far the leading cause for murders. But then that just brings us to the question: is who's more dangerous? So I just think that clearly by these numbers that while personal weapons and unarmed people are still dangerous, 600 people, that's a lot of people to die a year regardless of how it happens. But to see that there's 10,000 people who have died from firearms almost each year, as you can see by expanding it to the previous years, I think that's just an insane number. And so I think that there's a very clear positive correlation between the number of murders and handgun murders. And so I just think, yes, people, it's dangerous to have no weapon, but it is very clear that having a weapon increases the danger.